I mean, I think that's the part of the beauty of movies in general, but songwriting too, is the collaboration. And you're going in and where do your sensibilities line up and overlap. And I, was a very basic K-pop fan.
I mean, we both love music.
Yeah.
We both are in New York.
Yes.
That was great. It was super helpful. And also just yeah, you're right. I think, you taught me some musical theater music that was really, really cool, and I showed you some cool K-pop songs.
Yeah, you're making me playlists.
Yeah. And
coming in, yeah. But in the writing too, I think just learned so much from you because I come from, we both know songwriting, but
differently too.
Yeah, a different style, and to get to come into these sessions kind of with the brief from Maggie and from Chris and from Ian, our amazing executive music producer, and figure out how do we tell the story, which is more the tradition I come from, but do it in a way that is a banger in the voice of these characters and the way they sound, which is where you come from.
Exactly. I mean, I think it was just great collaboration because, oftentimes, I would be kind of figuring out a strong melody that would really work, that Ruby's gonna sing, and these girls, that's gonna save the world. No pressure, but I think that's where it would start, and then I feel it was great because I would have my pop referee head, and you would have your storyline referee head. So it was great that we can be both kind of telling each other, hey, let's go back to the story, or hey, let's go back to the melody because the melody's super strong. Let's not, because there are certain words that can ruin the melody, you know what I mean? Or just sings awkward. And that was really important to kind of go back and forth with that.
Yeah, because we would come in typically, in Golden is one example where you just kind of know section by section what needs to happen for the character, for the story, or how it's done. The opening, it wasn't how it's done yet, but that was the first one that we really dove into together, and knowing this is what the first verse needs to cover, this is what the second verse needs to cover, this is what happens in the chorus, is really mapped specifically by, again, so many of the filmmakers along with us. And that's kind of there before the songwriting happens a little bit. And so then the music of it, the melody of it, everything that you're so brilliant at, that and lyrics too, we have this framework that we can keep going back to. It's is it matching up with this? Is it matching up with that? Kind of throughout, which is different than obviously if you're writing, an amazing piece of music just kind of for an artist or for your own project or something like that.